Order filled.
Hello people, so this is a pre-session trade idea that I'm executing right now. I'm just waiting for this candle to close. If we close inside it, I'll sell another maybe 2 contracts or something. And okay, the disclaimer is not running. I'm not a financial trade advisor. This is not trade advice. I'm simply doing what I'm doing. Okay.
Order filled.
So I went short another 2 contracts.
Order canceled.
No, that's just the stop. I'm just changing the stop.
Order submitted.
So everything is fine. I don't want the market retracing above this gap, and I don't want that high to be taken now. That is the approach. Now let's see what actually happens as we continue with this trade idea. Again, now this candle should want to drop lower. That's the first target that I'm looking towards. We can go much lower. Like I think we should be aiming for the low. But at this point, I think the gap would be an ideal target. That's a 5-minute gap, by the way. Overall, I don't want to see a lot of rejections, because a lot of rejections would mean that the market is trying to take support and eventually push higher, and I would not want that. This 3-minute candle should be much bearish, at least somewhere till here, and should hold that uh, strength. Five-minute also pretty much decent. We have closed below the order block. That's nice. This candle should be again same question, same point, strongly bearish. That's what I'm expecting. So we'll get to know about it in like 2-3 minutes, even more. Like more data would be available to us in terms of precision, in terms of probability as to which side the market is more tilted towards. Is it in our favor or is it against us, right? All right, so that's not nice, clearly. I want to see this candle reject strongly. If it doesn't, then I think it's already over. Okay, no chance. So that's going straight for the stop, I think. Let's see if I can mitigate that, if I get a chance to mitigate something. I'm watching if by any chance I do get a chance to, reduce the risk overall. Doesn't look like I would, but let's see. We might get some chance on it. Yeah, everything looks fine. Looked fine. I mean, not looks fine. Looked fine. But apparently the market is a bit in a rush to go further higher. That's what it seems like right now. I've still not closed the position. I'm just waiting for another maybe retracement lower or something that gives me a better chance at executing the position.
Order filled.
That's two contracts off. Looking for the two cans to enter the next two. I would say when we tap that gap, that would be a good point to exit.
Order filled.
I'm pretty much on the same position, two contracts again off. Two contracts remain still. Let's see if we can, which is unlikely. I don't think we would, but let's see if we can get something out of it in any manner, maybe somewhat closer to the original entry point. It looks like it's very unlikely that we would get another chance, but still I will hold on to these two contracts because we might get one strong dip lower before we actually move higher. So that's what I'm waiting for. Let's see if we can get that. Okay. Obviously, I'm not waiting till 9:30. If that happens, then I'll be closing the trade wherever it is. But if we get a drop maybe in this candle or the next candle, I think I would appreciate that and we would square off the position. I don't think I'm looking for a even a break even point. I just want something closer to the entry point. If we get it, by okay.
Order filled.
Oh shit, I spot there. Fuck.
Order filled.
Okay, I forgot to cancel that. I went for contracts long there. What the fuck? Anyway, what's gone is gone. Even though it had to be like 120, 130, I lost another 70, 80 bucks on that. God damn it. Alright, so what was I looking for originally? Well, I was looking for this gap and this sell side. That seemed like the best possible draw. But that was pre-session. I expected pre-session to expand, but clearly we did not get that. And now again, I still think the market should be going lower, but if we break that high, then the chances of going lower are a little diminished. Then I would say the market is going higher instead of lower, really. I'm still looking for sell side delivery, but now I'm waiting for 9:30 open. We closed there, right? That's where we closed. We right now there. I think we should be expecting sell side. That is still my expectation, even though the trade idea has failed. See, I already like the way this is breaking down. I'm going to remove the executions right now. They're in my eye. I like the way it's breaking down. If it breaks down further, that would be very much appreciated. I'm still looking for sell side and I know I got trapped in this consolidation, but I'm pretty confident on the fact that we should be delivering here and here. If we fail that, then we fail that, right? There's nothing to it. There's nothing about it. That right there is a structure shift. Let's see if we can see a gap there. Clearly no. We've rejected already. So it was not a gap, it was not a structure shift, it was a stop run. And then it moved higher, right? So, okay. I don't know, I can't see this market going higher, at least not for the AM session. Oh, let's see. I mean, sure, that is the draw, no doubt there. But just intra session, it doesn't look like it should be heading there, but well, it very well could. Just a minute away from the 9:30 open. I see that as a long, but 9:30 is about to open, so of course not. And I'm still much more bearish, which I think could be wrong, but it's okay. At the moment, it's okay. Let's see how 9:30 behaves before we do anything else. And that right there is a long. Okay. No, I'm not. I'm not going long. Again, this is not trading advice. Please don't act on it. I'm just waiting if the market can show me signs that it wants to go higher from here. And if we fail, which again is possible, but because the draw is so close, like pretty close, we might not see the retracement I'm looking for. We might just keep going higher. And that's exactly what's happening right now. ES has also taken that high. Clearly, we are in a frenzy to go higher. I've actually made peace with the fact that this is how my trading life would be overall. 1 week would be super awesome, 1 week would be super dull. So that's how I need to manage them. Instead of cribbing about it, just got to suck it up and do what needs to be done. And I've seen that has happened like for, I don't know, pretty long. 1 week is very good, then the next week turns out to be a disaster. So my point of control is where I stop making it a disaster and just let it pass, right? So that's what I'm working on right now. Now, what do I think? I think it's a sell. I'm looking forward to it, but the only point is what we are in a weird scenario overall. It's looking for a better possible entry, if at all. If the market pushes a little higher after closing this candle, I think I would take that.
Order filled.
So that's 3 contract short at
Order submitted.
stop is also set. What the stop is around 2761. That's like 35 handles approximately. So that would be what, 70 into 3, 210. That is the idea. Let's see if we can get something out of it. My bias is not changing. It's still, I don't see the market going higher right now, and I think I should not be forcing it overall. But again, I saw something. I saw a 2022 model forming overall, even though there was no actual buy side taken, but buy side was already taken beforehand. So yeah, that looks pretty much on point. Let's see if we can deliver with that precision, going lower into what, 25 150, maybe even lower into 25 120. Just going to remove that's coming in the way. That's the only point. There is no TP right now. I don't like this rejection overall, but as you can see, the market has gotten a little volatile. ES is making higher highs, and that is not nice, obviously. But if ES can reject from there, then I think that would be very nice, because that would add to the bearishness on NQ, and we should be then seeing the market move lower. It might be a high resistance run, but I think again I see the same thing. I think it's going for that low. Until I see something absolutely otherwise, I think that's where I'm aiming for. So we're about to close the 3-minute candle in like 35 seconds. Let's see how we close. Preference would be a stronger bearish candle, much more closer to the low, and then the next candle drops lower. That's the preference. Let's see what the market actually presents. Clearly ES is much stronger. Now that is not a good sign.
Order filled.
There you go. And that's the second stop loss for the session. All right. I think I really need to level it down a little. Let's see.